Well, greetings everyone. This is Dusty here, and I'm really excited to share with you that my second book of dulcimer tablature is now available. Now, my first book was intended for the beginning player and was called Lullabies from Around the World, arranged for the beginning mountain dulcimer. What I was proud of with this book is just the idea, like the recognition that lullabies are really good for beginning players. They're simple tunes, they're supposed to be played slowly, and they've got a lot of repetition. So for people who are getting tired of playing Biled and Cabbage Down over and over again, this book offers a whole repertoire of material from around the world that you can pick up pretty quickly. This book, of course, is still available. My next book, however, is intended for the intermediate level player. It includes tunes from the early modern British Isles, meaning England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. Sorry, you Isle of Man fans, I have no Manx tunes in here. But it's called Songs of Old Albion and Aran, Ballads, Airs, and Dances from the 16th to the 18th centuries. There are over 30 tunes here. I think it's 33 to be precise, although that means 36 arrangements. There are a couple of tunes that I offer in different keys, and in one case, in two different places on the fretboard, all for the DAD tuning, by the way. There are 4 tunes by the blind Irish harper Turlough O'Carolan here, and 4 tunes from John Playford's English Dancing Master. I've also recorded what I call slow practice speed demos of all the tunes in the book. And so there's a web page that I'll direct you to where you can go, with one click, you can download all the MP3s of all those arrangements, of all those recordings, or if you want, if there are just a few that you're interested in, you can just click on an individual tune and download that MP3, or if you want, you don't have to download anything, and you can just listen to the demos from the website. So there are a variety of ways that you can access that material. Why do I call these arrangements intermediate level? Well, some are certainly accessible to the advanced beginner, but they're more active than beginning arrangements. As in my own playing, I often hit filler notes. I hit the bass note, the bass string a lot to add some notes in the lower register. I add arpeggios whenever there's like space in the melody, and I've put that kind of stuff into these arrangements. So again, they're more active than a simple repetition of the melody. There are very simply some really beautiful tunes here in this book. Some of my favorites are some of the Welsh tunes. But there are also some really fun and perky dance tunes as well. And none of this material is intended to be played super fast. There's nothing here that's supposed to be played as fast as modern reels or jigs or hornpipes. Some of the slower tunes probably you can't play too slowly. They're supposed to be played really slowly. And even the fastest ones should only be played at kind of the moderate but steady pace of a country dance. I've added short descriptions of each tune, indicating, when necessary, some tricky fingering, how I handle the fingering on those tunes, or sometimes just offering some historical context. I've also included in the book images taken from British publications of the same time period, and they might be facsimiles of music transcriptions, images from book covers, or most often just woodcut images from 17th century broadside ballads. Those images not only fill what would otherwise be blank spaces in the book, but also give the book a kind of visual coherence, since the images and the music all come from the same time period. Let me just show you an example or two. There's a charming couple there. Some of the images have musical themes. Here's a little fiddle player and so forth. So again, I think that all that stuff makes the book, it sort of gives the book an appropriate feel, appropriate to the time period. Anyway, I have to admit, I'm really proud of this book. There's some really fun, pretty, interesting tunes here, and I hope some of you will be interested. Thanks.